Alright, YouTube, let's get this started. Welcome to today's stream. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's your boy Diamond Boss once again with another stream. We're doing it back to back. We're doing another round of some ranked as well as some Duelist Cup gameplay with, of course, Marincess for the season. And if you're liking the streams or the videos or the content in general, just leave a like. Let me know that you're enjoying the content, and obviously subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And yeah, we are gonna continue where we left off yesterday. So we managed to get to Plat 5. So we're no longer in gold anymore. So hopefully now the opponents are gonna be a bit tough. As well as I think we reached division level 11, I think, in the Duelist Cup from division level 8. So not too bad. Though I will suspect it's gonna be a bit tough going forward. But yeah, it should be fun. You know, obviously we're playing a very interesting deck. Obviously not meta relevant, but yeah, this is what we are playing currently. So this is currently what I'm playing in ranked right now. It's very different to what I'm playing in Duelist Cup. I'm just trying out different things, and it seems like both decks are working as intended. So so far no complaints really. This is what I'm playing Marincess, so with obviously the new addition in the form of Icy Ron Adrian. And we're still playing the Kashtira package. We're also playing a little bit of a barrier package, but it's just 2 cards, this one and that. But it's very situational. It doesn't always come up. It all depends what our opponent's playing, but it does come useful when needed. We're also playing Thrust, which is also a new addition to the deck normally, because that normally sets up your traps and your normal spell and traps, depending on what you have. So we can literally set a wave if you can't search it, let's say. Or we can even set a D barrier, or we can set even evenly matched if you want to, but not really. You rather add it to your hand, so it's good for going second. So definitely, it's quite useful. And yeah, we obviously on a roll. Hopefully, we can continue that streak. So yeah, let's not waste any more time. If you're in the chat, just say hello. Otherwise, you can just enjoy the content and yeah, enjoy some gameplay. Some very unorthodox Marincess gameplay. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be a good stream tonight. And yeah, hopefully we don't get a crazy opponent, because you know we've had some very interesting opponents recently, and we're going second, which is quite interesting. So hopefully our hand is not too bad. Yeah, let's see. Let's see, what are we playing with? Okay, not bad. We got names, but obviously no hand traps, which is a bit unfortunate. But let's see what we draw next turn. Hopefully we can do something. But otherwise, let's see what our opponent's having today. First duel of the day. Literally, we have no hand traps, so whatever you're gonna do, you pretty much have full swing because you can go at it. Oh, Ultra Athletes. Okay, that's a bit interesting. Ultra Athletes are a pretty interesting deck, I would say. They pretty much set up a negate, I think, if I'm not mistaken, because there's a card that negates a power effect. So we just have to see what they're gonna do. But they're gonna summon the Red Knot Dunker. Additional normal summon. Okay, so probably the midfielder, because that's like the core card of the deck essentially. I'd fail. Okay. Bit odd. The opponent cannot activate any spell trackers on any of the damage step. Okay, that's a bit interesting. So, but if we get rid of the card, then obviously we take damage. What? What is this? Old Mind. Look at your opponent's random card in your hand. Then apply the following effects. Discard both the opponent's card and one card of your hand of the same name or same type. Monster spell trap. Okay. They looked at our hand. They searched the wave, it seems like. Okay. What is this deck? Chamberlain of the Six Samurai. What is going on here? Or they're just doing it for challenges, it seems like, just to get some gems. Okay. We can just do this. Seemingly we have no real disruption really, so obviously Pescalis is nice. We can summon another body on field, which is good, so always good to combo off. So we're just gonna do normal combo, I think. What do we have? Let's say Mandarin. We got pretty much everything we need in our hand. Yeah, just normal, I guess. Pretty standard. Oh, well, we can add that. That doesn't really matter. It really doesn't. Yeah, guys, this is a bit of an interesting opponent. Like I said, I am in platinum, so obviously it's not like diamond tier opponents, but obviously we have seen some odd opponents in the past, so must be obviously platinum. Okay, I don't know, we'll see. What did we get off the top three? Oh, okay. Nice, so I can get the field spell right now actually, and then I can get dive as well. So it's pretty interesting, because I can go full Argonaut player if I want to, but at this stage it's not really necessary. So, because it's got this white veil thing, so I don't want to do anything funny, so I'll just go the normal play here. I mean, there's clearly no disruptions, so it should be okay. Okay, this. Yeah, we're just practicing our combos, it seems like, because opponent literally has nothing, which is a bit unfortunate, because normally you would test your deck going second to see how far you can go, but I think we would, even if we had, you know, something, I think we had a lot of names to deal with, so not too bad, actually. You see, we got too much going on. We have so much. Let me just add my second wave just for the sake of it. It literally, you could go literally Argonaut unaffected, but I don't think there's a reason to. There's no real threat really. So yeah, we just get rid of the Dreadnought Dunker and we should be good. Yeah. God. Too many cards in our hand. Let's just put the ocean on. I mean, really, I don't know what. Honestly, at this stage, I don't know. We just have to see. Wait, are there so many? Oh. Yeah, let's just get rid of one. There are too many cards in our hand. Jeez. Yeah, I could have made Argonaut, but I don't see a point really. It's just like, it seems that the opponent is just going for like the points just to get the gems. So they're just playing like a burn deck, or I don't know what they're playing, but it's nothing too exciting. So, well, obviously I wish you could handpick our opponents, but obviously we can't really, like, you can choose what you want. Yeah, pretty much in the green light. Oh, the white veil. It definitely is going for the burn damage, it seems like. Or not even a burn damage, but just like a, not an FDK, but I think it's just to get activating spells, cards getting destroyed. So that's like typically the stuff you would get to get your gems. So yeah, very interesting. Phase. Oh yeah, he's just yeah. Interesting. That's a very interesting one. Feel like we're playing like a solo mode or something like that, but okay. Anyway, we take it from there. It is platinum after all, so I'm not really like surprised. I mean, it's been a while since I've been in platinum. Normally I'm expecting like, you know, from diamond above. Okay. It's okay, guys. We should be okay. Playing first. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Ooh. Literally like the like identical hand that we had earlier. Is that a maxi in his hand? Is that a maxi in his hand? Well, we can do this. We can have Pescalis just to bait out something. I mean, either way we have plays here, so not really too stressed. Okay, so it seems like we're just going with the identical board again. Very, very similar to what we had before. But now, obviously, it seems like it's slightly different. I'm not too sure. So now the opponent got nothing for us again. I mean, they could have impermanence or something. But in any case, we do have something to chain block the Sea Angel at least, so that's... I mean, you don't have to always chain block Sea Angel, but that's usually what a good choke point would be. But yeah, our priority is not always the field spell, so it should be good. Area, Ogre. Speaking of, like, this is literally identical to the last duel. Literally identical. Literally, it's identical, guys. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even sugarcoating anything. This is literally identical to what we played last turn. It's just slightly similar hands, but different one or two cards different, but it's pretty much the same. Literally the same, which is madness. Hopefully the opponent's a bit more interactive, because I felt like the last one was a bit weird, I would say. So the stream is not lagging because my internet looks good. No dropping connection or anything like that, so that's always a good sign. Yep. Okay, then we can go with the usual. And the last time I had too many cards in my hand, so I have to definitely, you know, yeah, just get rid of cards because, yeah, this is gonna be an issue later. Get rid of cards I don't need. This is probably gonna happen again because I have way too many cards in my hand. This is just like, hello? Dude, I have so many cards in my hand. Like, it's just, again, I have 7 cards. How is that possible? That is just, you see, I'm not even. Just get rid of this. Like, I don't even. I again have too many cards in my hand. Now I know I'm not playing obviously the dive and all that, but I mean, you don't need to. Probably be conservative because remember we're trying to think about the next turn. Obviously, you want to have at least some sort of a follow-up. So you don't want to again use all your resources because now you see you have like 7 cards in your hand, but then you could go have like 2 cards in your hand and then that's it. You have nothing after that. So, jeez, just getting names after name after name. You see, sometimes it's okay having too many names, but now if you end up having cards which are just obviously not like okay. I mean, you got 2 blue tank, 2 Springo. Like, what's that gonna do? Just so. Oh, that works too. Throw a monster in the field. Okay. Synchro Dilemma. Is he playing a Synchron deck? Saber Shark. Okay, so he's locked into water monsters, so that's quite interesting. Level 5. Okay. Twice per turn you can use the effect, increase your level by level 6. But you're playing Synchro Dilemma, but you don't even what? Ooh, okay. Alright. Okay. Evenly matched, I mean that's okay, but I don't even know. This is very interesting, but yeah, let's use the effect of Coral Triangle. Seems like there's no real threat, seems like, so I'm just comfortable using this. I mean, we pretty much have everything we need. So I'm gonna use Pascalis to get a free special summon. That's yep. And then we can what can we send? We can actually send anything we want. We actually have more than enough actually. We can send Basilima just for protection. It doesn't matter. Wait, what's that available here? Oh, it's just let us go with this just for the sake of we can just link some Angel again. We don't really have to, but I mean we pretty much have everything we need. But what do they have in their hand? Yeah, I think this is so weird. I thought platinum would be a bit more of a challenge, but I don't know. So far, opponent's not really too strong here. I don't know what's going on, but hey, we can find out quickly. Just hold on. Let me just do something. Let me just check something quickly. Yeah, this is definitely a burn deck. This is some weird stuff. And what is this? Just some random pile cards. Oh. Okay. I mean, I kind of understand why people don't want to be in these ranks, because it's like, okay, you're going through this, which is fine, but I mean, to be honest, the real thing starts from like maybe Diamond. That's like second best rank at the moment, but these opponents are a bit unusual. I mean, I'm not really complaining, but at least it speeds our rank up. But still, I mean, we need to have more challenging things. I need more competitive stuff. I don't want these very weird gimmicky decks. Ooh. Okay. This hand we can work with. This is also a one-turn kill, also potential, because if there's no disruption, because we literally have 2 names and field spell or die, which is pretty nice. So if we disrupt with the impermanence, or even just evenly match, if you don't want to go for game, we can use that as well. Also pretty good. And also you don't know what you're going to draw for turn as well, so yeah, it's going to be pretty nice actually. What is the opponent thinking? I I've been taking that long to decide what your turn's going to be. I mean, let's be honest now. We're really doing this now? Opponent, come on. Can't really be like just sitting there wondering what are you going to be doing. Oh dear, this is taking so long. Why is it? I always get worried when I see like the 5-card deck, 5-card extra deck, blank, open field, like the field is very generic. In phase, I mean, what is this? What is this? What is this? Okay, Spring Girl. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to show you guys a different route. So normally I would use Spring Girl in this, but I'm going to show you another combo that you can also get to the same goal. So if you have Pascalis plus a Marincess monster, so let's say it's Vasilima, right? And you have Field Spell or Dive, you pretty much do this combo. So you still summon the Sea Angel, right? And you'll still try and search for the Dive. Okay, if that goes through, fine, no problem. Then we use the Field Spell and we use Dive to summon you know who, Blue Tang from deck. And we're going to now send. You normally would send for Spring Girl, right? So because you have Spring Girl already in the hand, I'm going to send Mandarin. But obviously you would send a card you don't have. So if you don't have Spring Girl in your hand, you would send Spring Girl. But because you have Spring Girl already in your hand, you can send something else. Doesn't really matter. Then you're going to use these two. Okay. And you're going to use Blue Tang's effect to add a card. Okay, Blue Tang, that's perfect. I mean, more names is nice. Already have that. Let's just add this. It's fine. Then we're going to use this to revive back the Sea Angel. And then we're going to use the effect of Marbled. So it's not going to be, Mandarin is just extra, but you don't have to summon her if you want to. Then you go Marble Rock. And then we're going to use the effect of Coral to add. Now, if your Spring Girl was in the graveyard, this is where you add Spring Girl, but in this case, you already have Spring Girl in your hand, so you just add a spell, right, for follow-up. And you can add whatever Marincess name you want in your hand. So normally the one that you send to the graveyard you would add. So I'm gonna add Mandarin, let's say. Right, doesn't matter. Cool. And I'm gonna use these two on the field to go into link 4. So you see it's exactly the same end goal, but it's just how you get there is different. So even though you don't have Spring Girl, Mandarin, or Blue Tang, you can still do it with Pascalis and a Marincess name that's not linked, that's not level 5. So yeah, pretty cool there. Then it's the same thing. Spring Girl's in your hand, so you just banish the link 3, and then it will summon on the field. And it's exactly the same end board that you've seen multiple times on the channel. So we can just discard the Mandarin because we don't really need it. But yeah, maybe revive it back. I mean, already this is 7-5, but not enough. So what we need to do, we need to rearrange the field. So that's why we summon Atlantis. Although it's an empty field, we still need to make sure that we have maximum damage. So beyond 8,000, right? So we literally just doing this just to rearrange the field so that we can get our co-links in the correct order. Because obviously that's a bonus effect, especially in the battle step, when you can actually destroy cards during the battle phase, which is kind of nice because it clears your field of any macro or monsters that are a problem. So it's fine. And nonetheless, you've already banished the monsters already in any case, but you're just making sure that you guarantee this is maximum damage. So you can see how we started and how we ended is how we ended is the same, but how we got there was slightly different. So I'm pretty happy with the combo, and you see it's a different line. So yes, it is the same one turn kill potential every time, but if you can do it, why not? Because you see, normally you would think, oh, it's open field, you would just summon Argonaut, but it can actually go for game if you have what you need. So that's pretty much how I see it. All right, cool. And then you're always gonna have 3 equips. So that's the nice thing about this combo. You're always gonna have 3 equips. So your monster's gonna be quite huge. And then it will have at least, like I said, 8,700 damage on the field. And you can pretty much just go for game. So the Lancer 6 is gonna activate. You don't really need to activate anything. And yeah, if they have any disruption, let's say during the battle step, they want to summon a monster, we can just pop it at any point in time, and then we're good to go. That's pretty much how we do the OTK, and this is pretty much very standard. Even going to my oldest video when I did the first guide of this thing, it's still relevant today. But if you guys want to see an update, do let me know. I can do just a video specifically looking at all the combo lines just to one turn kill your opponent. It's not a first turn kill, it's a one turn kill in the sense of, okay, if you know that you've dealt with all the disruptions and nothing else, and you get just these master duel proficiency tests, don't worry about that. That's just in the background for proficiency points or gems or whatever. So I think I had to like normal summon 3 monsters, which is funny. Yeah. Alright, we're ranking up. Finally. Something great. Please don't give us a weird opponent, because again, I don't know what that opponent was playing, but they had 5 cards in their extra deck, so I can only mean bad stuff. I don't know. Okay, this is a different field. Okay, nice. Ooh. Look at these hands. So good. You have Max C. Do you have Max C? We'll see if you have Max C or not. Let's see. Okay, you don't have Max C. Okay. Did everyone see the screen went to him or to them went red? Nothing happened. Hello? Is that normal? That's so weird. It literally lit up and nothing happened, but okay. Fine. Yes. Just carry on. Gonna have another crazy board, it seems like. Yeah. This is basically the combo. So luckily we already have the field spell already, but again, we're not gonna reveal it to our opponent because we don't want them to think that we're trying to search it, obviously, but they don't know that yet that we have it. So that's kind of like the plan. So we just do the standard combo for us. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So what I'm actually going to do, instead of searching for the dive, I'm actually going to search for Mandarin, because the dive I want to search with something else. So be careful. It's tempting to add the dive, but remember, as part of your combo, you want to have something to search. So if you start adding the stuff that you want to search, then you have nothing else to search, then those cards become dead. So, for example, Sea Angel will become useless if you search all your stuff. So you need to have something to search. So rather keep the stuff in your deck that you can search and add the stuff that's not in your deck that you can't search. Because at the moment, we can't add Marincess monsters. We can only add from the graveyard, that's the only thing we can do. I think Basilima went to the grave, which is nice. Yes, that's cool. Awesome. We could use Mandarin's effect now, actually. Okay. We can do this. So we like to keep Kashira Ogre on field, just in case that there's a hand trap that activated or a monster effect, that we can actually look at what the opponent deck is playing. Then we can play around it and see what's going on. But at this stage, it seems like nothing is letting up. But it looks like he has Dark Magician field, Dark Magician mate. So probably playing Dark Magician again. But yeah, we'll have to see. So remember, he's only seen me searching for the dive. He has not seen me play the ocean yet. So you don't want to reveal everything to your opponent, give all your resources turn one, because you don't know what their turn two is going to be. I always say, see what your opponent's playing, and then you can play around that. Then you know, okay, at least you can have some sort of follow-up, because that's obviously the main thing with anything in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's about how good your follow-up is. That's how it makes a deck great. You can start with no cards in your hand, and then you can have a god tier, board with just no cards. But because you had nice follow-up, you made sure everything was in play, and yeah, you played your cards right. Okay, so we're pretty good. Pretty good position. We're gonna get a free +1. We can bring Ogre back from the field. We can bring it back with preparations, and that's literally the only synergy that we play this package, because it has nice synergy with Bubble Reef. So instead of getting rid of one of your warders, which potentially is in the graveyard, you can use, a monster which you don't really like worry about too much, because even if this card's not on the field, it doesn't really matter for us, because it's going to come back with preparations anyway. So whatever they chain, we have to bring it back, and then we'll take it from there. And we do have Baslima in the graveyard for protection as well. So if for some reason we get Regeki or something, we've got protection anyway from Baslima, which a lot of people don't play, funny enough, because it protects all monsters, not just Marincess monster, which is kind of like generic, which is cool. What is their hand like? Have something. Don't they have like evenly matched or something? But then again, evenly matched doesn't activate now. I don't know. Let's see what happens. We get our second die, which is good. Well, actually, no, it's not good, because that means we only have one more thing to search for in the deck. Is the second ocean. So you see that's why we run multiples, so that we have something at least to search. Because now imagine if we ran one ocean, one dive, then we pretty much see Angel dead. It's do we need to activate? Yeah, we do. We do. Hard. That's the thing that negated all this. So because of that, now we can check your deck. What are you playing? Ooh, yeah, opponent unfortunately a bit too much, I guess. Yeah. Well, that was nice. Ooh, okay, that was a very quick platinum 5 run. Dark Magician, eh? 60 cards. I tell you, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's not wrong playing Dark Magician, but I think you're just playing some very interesting cards also on top of all of this. I mean, yeah, there's a random Mass Hero Dark Law here, which is just insane. Anyway, we're moving slowly, guys. We're moving slowly up the ranks, which is obviously good. We'll see how far we get, then we'll probably head into Duelist Cup as well. Just to see how far. Maybe if we can, Platinum 3, then we'll take it from there. Yeah. Grinding some ranked before we head into the main event. Okay, cool. Nice. So we have Nibiru at least, so we have some disruption at least. So we just can't find something. So normally what I do, I like to turn this off. So of course, it's not going to light up now, but wait, what? That one. And that's it. Runic. Huh? How do you set one and activate Runic? Okay. Is Runic still a thing? Okay. So oh, come on. Really now? Card destruction? Are you serious? Come on, dude. That is so he got rid of Maxi. What? Oh, dude. This guy, he got rid of my god tier hand, literally. Oh, that is okay. Oh, there's Ash Blossom. Ooh. Okay. So, unfortunately, we would have had game, but now obviously opponent had other plans. So I need to just go on the safe side. So we're actually gonna try and do something here. Let's see. Can we salvage this? So we have a choice. We can go for an enemy. We can revive back Seahorse or Mandarin, and then we're back in business. We could do that, or we can just make Gumia, and then just everything he activates is just gonna be banished, and then we're pretty much good. Yeah, actually, yeah. Let's put pressure on him because it will make our monsters protected from banishment and destruction. So let's put pressure on him immediately. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Yeah, I think let's showcase a bit of Aishe Dunia. So if it wasn't for card destruction, we would have obviously gone for game easily. But yeah, fortunately we didn't. Opponent had other plans with card destruction. So we do have Ash, we do have Impermanence, we do have Book of Moon, but yeah, we literally going to be putting pressure now. So anything he activates to try and disrupt us a bit, we are going to activate Gumia and we're going to be protected. And it's 3,000, so it's quite a large attack. So to get over it, you need to have a nice big monster to deal with it. And we also have Book of Moon also to potentially stop synchros or something. But yeah, it's unfortunate this guy had card destruction because we had pretty good hand. Definitely could have done something with it. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Set one, okay. Okay. All right. Set two, all right. So this what? Wait, what? Both players discard and then each player. No, I don't think so. No. This guy is not gonna be doing some funny shenanigans here. What is this? Morphing Jar, Runic? What? Discarding cards, like, okay. He's probably a Book of Taiyu or something to flip it back down, or I don't know. But in any case, that's why I have Gumia, so we can banish it so it doesn't do anything. In phase. Okay. Okay, this guy's not the best card to draw right now, but let's see what they're going to be doing. we do have. Ooh, okay. We can try and do something here with this. Okay. What is your face down? Oof. Clearly. I don't know. Like, this is not how I expected Platinum to be. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't know it was this bad. Because, sure. Wow. What is this? Wow. Runic Fountains at 1. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, literally, this is just a hand destruction loop to get Egyptian cards. I see Slice in the Sky. Oh, whoa. That's a nice alternative art. Slice for the Sky Dragon. Pretty nice. And he's playing Gate Guardian? Gate Guardian cards also? I don't know what his deck is, but anyway. We move. I'm saying very interesting decks you'll see in Platinum, I would say. So far, I'm not really impressed. It's not really entertaining as it's supposed to be, but yeah, I think Duelist Cup is probably the way to go, because it seems like we get better opponents there, because unless we get to Diamond, probably not going to be seeing some tough opponents, because at the moment I haven't really felt like, oh, I had to work like a lot. Okay, this one is not the best hand. It's not the best hand, but we can work because we got, in a way, some board breakers. We've got evenly match. We've got Book of Eclipse. In phase again. What? Oh. Okay, well, there's the. Ooh. Okay. Empty field. I always get weird when I see empty field. Okay, so we're gonna try and get something out of this. Okay. So we got Fast Lima already, so kind of protected. So do we go for the Marincess Dive Ocean combo? And we can have like something to work with. I mean, yeah, we could. Actually, yeah, let's do it. Why not? YOLO, right? Let's try something different for a change. Because I honestly don't know what he's playing, but for him to say just have nothing and pass, it's quite interesting. Okay. Let me see here. Insane Mandarin, of course. It seems like going for game is definitely not an option. You can try and make. You can make Argonaut if you wanted to, but I'm also thinking, is it? I mean, we could make Argonaut. We actually could, because we do have Wave to kind of protect it, so it's not too bad. And also we got Book of Moon, which obviously can do something. Book of Eclipse, sorry. Though I don't want to give him a card to draw, that's another thing. So right here, we can actually just go unaffected link 4, because we do have a Wave already in our hand. So there's no real, like, okay. You know what? I'm gonna do that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna add Blue Tank to my hand again, just for that protection, because we already have Wave in our hand, so I don't need to get another one technically. And I will get Dive back with yeah. So we can do this. Make Crystal Heart, and then make Aqua Argonaut. At least she makes an appearance, because she's really summoned for me, that is, because it's like very situational. Because obviously you have to look at what is your best card that you can make in the meta right now. And obviously for a while, especially during the tier format and all that, like Bubble Reef was just the best card, because it can go through so much. I mean, Argonaut, yes, is good, but it needs like something to back it, you know. That was kind of the thing, that because Argonaut depended on the field spell. I think that for me was kind of like the turn off for me, because like, why am I focusing on turn 1 to make a towers which can easily be outed by like a kaiju or something? So I put so much resources in just for that to get kaiju, and then that's it. Like your entire hand was you know, wasted just for that. So that's what I was like, okay, no, I need to find a way to change that. And luckily during the tier format I did find ways to you know, I think it was season 18 or season 17, somewhere around there. Like, yeah, I did find a way to kind of adapt to it. So my playstyle did change a bit, but obviously that came through a lots of research, like watching a lot of stuff. And wait, utopic, you're going to be summoning stuff, so I'm going to do nothing. Yeah, you're gonna get a card at the end of the day, but your normal summon's being used, so I'm comfortable. Yeah. Arian Untopia. Okay. Definitely don't use that effect on that, because that's not going to be useful. Okay. Okay. Look at that. It's something you don't see every day. We can summon Argonaut and Gamia at the same time. So what I can do this. I can literally summon from the deck. Summon from the deck. Return that water monster to my hand. Summon Ice Maid, give me Adrian. Go for game. GG. Like that. Oof. Yeah. Very interesting deck. He's flying through this very quickly. I'm very surprised there. I think. I mean, yeah, it's Utopia, right? But not the way I expected it, though. Yeah. On a 6-win streak, guys. 6-win streak. Not bad. Not bad. But then again, like I said, it's platinum. It's not. We're not challenging yet. We're not being challenged like that. As I said, we have not seen meta decks yet. I have not seen Branded. I have not seen Vanquish Soul. I have not seen Purely. I have not seen. They're all sitting in Diamond. All of them are sitting in Diamond and above. So that's kind of where our meta is going to be tested. Right now, we're just getting the most interesting opponents. And yet no Maxi today also, which is also quite interesting. So it just goes to show, like, people have Maxi in their deck, but they don't even get to use it. I mean, unless they use it now, but we all know that doesn't really do much unless it's situational. You know for a fact what they are playing relies on them using Maxi effectively, but no, let's see. We summon Kester Ogre. We are waiting for the opponent to do something because something is activatable. We don't know what it is, but let's just carry on anyway. It's an Impermanence or Ash. It's definitely one of the two. It's Ash. Yes, you see, there we go. You see, guys, look at that. That is the bait. Literally, that is bait. So definitely he has something else. So let's see. Well, let's see what deck is playing. There's something lit up. Yes, let's see. Ooh, okay. All right, let's see what you're playing. You're playing Tri-Brigade. What was the card you're gonna send? Oh, jeez. This card is pretty insane. It's gonna return cards to the hand, but we can deal with it. So let's actually get rid of the Tri-Brigade kit. I think, yeah, let's get rid of the kit because the alpha we can deal with. I don't know, maybe that's a bad move, but because this, we don't want this to get effects sending cards to grave and doing stuff. So I'm gonna send the kit. Yeah. And then we go for our normal combo. Yeah. Hello, hello, welcome. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Another night, another day. Oh, there's your Max C. Hello, there it is. There it is. There's your Max C. So, because I know what my opponent's doing, I'm gonna wait. Because you see, all those cards that we just saw now, he's gonna draw all of them. So I don't want them to draw any of those. So we're just gonna go straight to the end phase. We are perfectly fine where we are now. Perfectly fine. Yeah, he's got the alpha. Got the alpha master of beast. He's probably gonna summon that. But we have another ogre in the hand, so we just need another name. Hopefully then we're good. But Ash, Maxi. You love to see it, eh? Everyone's favorite two cards. Well, at least Ash is okay, but that's whatever. But this is just something else. Yeah, why don't you extra combo? Yeah, the thing is, I saw the cards he was going to draw. You see all these cards? He's going to draw Lightning Storm, Airborne Assault, this one, and I don't know what his other cards were. So knowing his deck is going to be useful. So I know if your deck is going to be relying on it, rather go on the safe bet and discard. So you see, like now, he's playing Danger Tri-Brigade. So I already know I need to get rid of certain cards. So let's see, what is he? So I know this is a one-off. You see this Tri-Brigade Revolt? This is a one-off. So I'm going to get rid of it. Because I know he doesn't play more than one. So that's going to screw him up a lot because normally that's what he'll go into his plays to set up. So I kind of pick and choose when I want to take Maxi, when I don't want to. But like, if I'm very confident, I will go all the way. But in this, I because of the knowledge of what his deck is, I know, okay, cool, it's fine. I'll let him play around a bit, but then I know, okay, I can definitely play through it. So, okay, this is a special summon. Oh, okay. This is actually good because I can really negate his harass, and he won't be able to use the link materials. He has 1, 2, 3 link materials, so he can't use the effect to do anything. Does he have anything else in the hand? Okay, he has alpha. Okay, cool. Okay. So he's gonna target the Karas back. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you see, there's another reason why I don't want to use Maxi. You see, he's playing Dangers, and Dangers like to be having cards in hand, so I don't want to give him too much advantage. So you see, you already know if you're giving a opponent like that, based on the knowledge that you know, you rather not play into it because it might set yourself up for potential, you know, literally danger. So yeah, I didn't want to take that chance because I knew, okay, didn't have much to go with. Okay. One card is missing. Bring back this. No, opponent, what are you doing? No. Oh. Okay. Okay. So does he have game though? That's it. That's the question now. Does he have game? Because I don't want, because you see he's playing Pride Brigade plus he's playing Dangers. It's two different engines. So if you stop one, he has other. So if he had like 20 cards, he's playing like two engines potentially. So he could probably go full on. So that's why I didn't want to go full like, because I okay, cool. He's used Ash, used Maxi, 3 cards. What can he do with it? And it seems like the cards he had was good. Ooh, Shreg. Okay, to banish. Okay. Okay. But the question is this game though? Because this isn't game though. How much does he have? He's missing 800 more. And he's summoning something else that has 800 more. Because he doesn't. He doesn't have more. Okay. Oh, he can't attack. Oh. That's right. He can't attack. Yeah, he can't attack directly. That's right. Because he used the effect of that. Okay. Because he can only attack monsters. So, what was all this for? Oh? Okay. Oh no, this is not good at all. Oh no. Wait. Ooh, okay. I see. So what we can do, we can bait out this. Let's bait this out. I know exactly what it wants to do. So this is this has an effect on the opponent's main phase quick effect. Can summon a level 1 or lower beast warrior or whatever from the grid, but he has effect. But it will also trigger the Charade, which will banish a card on the field, and he has so many. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go straight to battle phase. Yeah, there we go. You see, it's so important to read cards because I know exactly what this card does, and I know what his plan was. So, yeah. So that's gonna trigger. It will trigger the Charade as well. Yes, there we go. So he's thinking there's no plays, but there actually is plays because my normal summon hasn't started yet. So it actually sucks for him because he actually just, yeah. Maxi, oh, whoa. Oh, geez. Let's get that, ooh. Opponent, unfortunately, this is not your good day at all, sir. Let's just ban the Maxi for the sake of banning it. Continue main phase. Now you see, that's why we have chain link on. You see the toggles there? We have the toggle on. If we didn't have toggle on, we wouldn't have gone to main phase. So we continue our main phase? Yes. So now we can go with our OTK. Now you're thinking, oh, how do I OTK now with this? I'm gonna show you. Like I said before, it's literally the same thing, just that now it's slightly different. So now we have Pascalis plus a name, which is Seal, so whatever. And also we have dive or the field spell. So it's exactly the same combo. And we're gonna board wipe his entire field. And we're gonna go for max damage. And you're thinking how? I'm gonna show you. It's so simple. Even if the Cashier Ogre was there, it would have done the same purpose. So we have dive, so now we need the field spell, yes. And I don't want to mess it up now, obviously. We're gonna use this, and now we're gonna use that. Now we're gonna summon the blue tang. Blue tang, yes. Blue tang from the deck, yes. It's gonna now send. Very important. It's gonna send the. It's gonna send Spring Girl. Always important. Send Spring Girl. Right. So now we're gonna use this. Get like material. So you thought he was smart, right? But can you see we again played around Maxi effectively here, because now you see it worked in our favor. We also understood what his cards does, so we didn't want to take any chances. Oh, and we get Mandarin on top of that. Beautiful. I'm actually gonna take that. We don't need it, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna literally show you we don't need to use the Mandarin. We'll use the card that we just used now. And we're gonna use this. And we're going to go into Marble Drop. Remember, we're not going to use the Mandarin at all. I'm just showing you the 3 cards that we had at the start of the turn. And we're just using that only. And this is what we're going to end up with. So, current enemy is going to add back to our hand Spring Girl. Always make sure you add back Spring Girl. Yeah. Then you'll use Marble Rock's effect to add back any Marincess monster. So in this case, it can be Blue Tang or Seal. It doesn't really matter. So I'm going to add Seals. Okay. So we have that. Now we can go into our link 4. And you see, we're back to square one. Exactly the same. So you see, our opponent thought we didn't read, but we actually did read, because we read, okay, wait, why did he summon that monster before? Because remember, his main aim was to summon the Parade on our turn again with the Revolt, but remember we banished the Revolt, so we couldn't do anything with that. So with Spring Girl again, we're gonna banish the Link 3, bring it back, discard the Marincess, bring back the Link 3, summons Atlantis, board wipe. It's literally repetitive. It's so easy if you learn it. So you won't find people doing this, because you would think, oh, but now how did he survive with those 3 cards? Well, look, I literally I'm gonna board wipe him just now. That's how crazy it is, right? So he banished 1 card. I'm gonna banish his entire field. That's more interesting. And yeah, there we go. Everything gone. I'm sure you're shocked, like, whoa, how did he do that? Like, I didn't think about that. Marincess doesn't do those. What is that? That is unheard of. Well, not really unheard of. It's just that you have to practice. Just remember, everybody finds a new meta. If you figure out something, you figure it out. So that's why I learned it. I'm like, okay, cool. How do I take advantage of Zelantis in Marincess? And this is how I'm taking advantage of it. I'm learning a way to produce an OTK, which is what most decks are known for. Is about finishing your opponent. Because if we give you an open field, what can you do? You know? And most decks can't do it, but Marincess can because of Zelantis. So obviously it requires a certain card in your hand, but you see, once you know what the cards are, you pretty much know what to do. And look at that. From his board to mine, look at that. We pretty much going for max damage here. Over 8,000. So and there's so much security here, because if there's another turn also, we have protection from, you know, Zelantis in the battle phase. We have protection from Marble Rock from taking battle damage. We have so much going on. So look at that. We use all his cards in his hand. And you see, imagine if you played into Maxi, would have had more cards to special summon, more cards to draw. So you see, this was a very situational case, just like last night also, the same. When we played against the Danger Phantom Knights, you also didn't want to play into the Maxi, because you said, no, it's fine. I know what you have in your hand. You don't have much, so let's see what you can do. And in this case, it worked out in my favor, so that's why I did it this way. So you can see, guys, that's how you use the knowledge of your opponent's deck, and the fact that, okay, you use Maxi, use Ash, 3 cards in hand, he probably has something, you can see he's playing cards that special summon a lot. So giving him cards was not going to help. So I think that was, although I did extra combo, you see, it was smart because I knew I had combo once I drew a certain card, and it was a GG from there. So, okay, so that was a very challenging game. I won that. Tri Brigade, very, very, very interesting deck. But you see, because you have knowledge of the deck, you know what cards to get rid of. So I got rid of the kit. I got rid of the revolt because I knew those were going to be problem cards. Okay. So what do we have here? We have geez, we have a cracked hand again. Any disruptions? It's my own. But I'm gonna turn this off. I don't want to ask to be prompt all the time. Now we can go like this. We can actually discard. Yeah, let's actually discard. Which is odd. You're not supposed to do it, but I'm doing it because I can. Just putting max names on the field. That's literally what we're doing. We're trying to build the best board we can. And it seems like we're doing just fine. Remember, we haven't normal summoned yet, eh? So remember, we can make Link 2 easily. But I want to be spicy. Because obviously I'm showing you guys that, hey, you can have a bit of fun also. Okay. And remember, Seahorse is already a combo on her own, so we can definitely do something there. We can go like this. In worst case scenario, we can use Kashira Ogre as a link material. Worst case scenario. So always think of it like that. Then we can go like this. All right. You can see we pretty much are back to where we started. So Kashira Ogre and Gamia are literally just there for disruption. That's literally it. From beyond the turn 1. So that's what you're trying to establish here. So it's nothing new. You're gonna hold on to the dive until the end. Once we've added our wave, then we can obviously summon a Marincess from the graveyard. Then we can make a Link 4. Then we have this is for me the best end board you can make, you know, with the current pool of cards that you have. So if you use this is what this for me is the best end board I can make with this deck. There's nothing more I can make. I mean, obviously you would say this compared to Unaffected Argonaut is better, but let's be honest. I mean, how many times have I done this and then people have not dealt with it? I haven't dealt with this card, honestly. I haven't dealt with this board, unless you got evenly matched or something. But even then, it's I haven't seen someone that has dealt with this board. It's crazy, right? So, because every time they've done it, they've either set one or pass, and that's it. So, and remember already those cards on its own do max damage already. And it's all about putting pressure on your opponent. So the fact that Gamia is there, Kashira Ogre is there, you know, I can literally use this as link material if I wanted to. So I can keep the dive, right? And I can link this off, and I can bring it back next turn. That's how crazy it is, you know? I don't have to even keep it on the field the whole time. I can just link it off and bring it back with preparation. But that's why we searched it. We searched the card that will summon itself back. So, and we have Wave in hand. We got Dive for follow-up. We have Ash. We're gonna get rid of the Ogre. We're gonna bring it back. That's good. Life is good. Now, obviously, you could have made it differently. Just focus on the Marincess combo purely by using Link 2 instead of the Synchro. That's fine, but I feel like this is more of extra spice. So you don't want to always memorize, oh yes, when I see this, I'm gonna try and combo this, and no. Try and be a bit creative, you know, because kind of like see, okay, what you can do with given hand, you know. And look at that. Bubble Reef, Vermeer, and Ogre on the same field with the wave potentially can make everything unaffected. Can look at your opponent's deck, can banish a card. It's crazy. And we got Blue Tank for follow-up next turn. And it's like crazy. Even if they deal with this board, we still have follow-up for next turn. In the graveyard, in our hand. Perfect. Let's have it. Let's have Ash. So we pretty much have what, 3 disruptions? Pretty much. Pretty much have 3 disruptions. We have Gamia, we have Olga, we have Ash. Okay. So we can do this. Add a Galaxy card from the hand. So the question is, when do we activate it? And remember, most of the cards have Galaxy in its name, so we'll see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay, so we're actually going to negate this. Okay. So now we are completely unaffected now for the turn. Because we know now it's Galaxy Eyes. Okay. So now we know that. So now because activated a monster effect, now we can use Ogre's effect. And we are protected. We can now look at the top 5 cards. What are we gonna banish? Ooh. Okay. Okay. So what is the card that we can get rid of? We can get rid of, not Ash. Galaxy Expedition is a good card. Photon Change. Let's get rid of Galaxy Expedition. Yeah. Let's see what they can do. 1. So set. They can still use the Galaxy Wizard. But I'd rather wait for a card that I know that's going to be a problem. Baguska. Oh boy. Oh man. That is funny. That is so funny. Look at that. That is so funny. He really thinks that's gonna do anything. Oh, Baguska. Oh boy. Well, good thing we have this. We can banish this. And we can do this. It only affects monsters that can go to defense. And obviously, yeah, it's fine. Fine. There we go. We already have everything we need in our graveyard, so he really thinks he's safe, but actually he's not safe. And I'll show you why. Okay? So obviously this card says, Baguska says, while in face-up defense, we cannot activate monsters that are activated in defense. Okay, cool, fine. No problem, right? We obviously got Seals, yes. That can activate, that's fine. So I'm gonna do this. I'm going to normal summon. That's fine. My defense ones are gonna activate. Cool, it's fine. That's fine, right? But then remember, my link monsters can activate. And I think that's the main thing. You wanna make sure your link monsters can activate. So long as my link monsters can activate, I'm fine. But he thinks he's safe with Baguska, but my link monsters are going to be a problem. And that's the ones he has to deal with. So Iran, Pascalis. I'll take a Pascalis, why not? I'll take it. And we're gonna search for the Battle Ocean. Okay. Okay. So let's see if we can play under Baguska, guys. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see. Can Marincess play under Baguska? Let's see. This is the real test. If we can play under Baguska. So what do we need? We already have Springo in the graveyard. So we just need to summon something to protect, like Basilima. So let's just do that. Okay. Remember, guys. Remember, we're basically under a floodgate. A floodgate Baguska. Remember, we're under Baguska floodgate, which we can't attack. We can't activate the effects of our monsters that are not linked monsters, right? So just remember that. But luckily we play a linked deck. So is it really a counter? No, it's not. And also notice the placement of where the monsters were. If we mix them up, we would have messed up summoning. Because whenever there's extra monster zones, you must be very careful where you summon monsters. Because if we had just scattered them all over the show, then we won't be able to do like how we're doing now, to kind of isolate, okay, this is where our monsters are, this is where we get to summon our monsters from. So we're going to add back Spring Girl, very important. Like I said, the core piece of the combos are Spring Girl and having enough names to do a link climbing. In this case, I'm going to add back Wave because I don't know what he's on, because I'm only adding Wave because he might have something in that face down. So if I do use the Wave now, then I'll flip my monsters back to attack position, but then it will just go back to defense because of Baguska. So if I use it, it'll be negated, but I'm going to banish it anyway, so it shouldn't really be an issue. So now we can use this Mandarin. We could have used Mandarin or Seahorse to revive a link monster. Not link monster, but a Marincess monster, basically. Or not even a Marincess, any order monster actually, for that matter. Then we can go Bubble Reef number 2. Yes, materials. Again, guys, you see, placement is always important. If we had scattered it again, we mess up the link arrows, and therefore we cannot do what we're doing now. So it's exactly the same thing. See, same end board, but now with extra damage now. Extra damage. I'm gonna banish this. It's gonna be a crazy field. That's fine. Go to defense, it's okay. Perfectly fine. This is obviously mandatory, so unfortunately I can't say no because it's mandatory. It's every time a card is banished. So, want to think about that. Okay. And then one more effect. Use any of the bubble reef, doesn't matter. Send to grave. Nothing's gonna happen. And we're gonna revive back. So you're thinking, oh, why did I just attack? Well, remember, my other monsters can't attack because of Baguska. So I need to get rid of Baguska. So that's why we have the Lantis. Okay. So again, placement is important because I'm using any link 4, which is fine. So you'll see after the field's rearranged, right? You'll see I have too many monsters. So this is where I need to be careful. Because I'm gonna ask myself, which monster do I want back? I only want monsters that are actually gonna do something. So you'll see I have too many monsters on field. I must now choose which monsters must come back. So everything's gone. So you see, monsters to special summon. This is important. So you remember I had 6 monsters on field, but remember one of them was in the extra monster zone. So now I have to decide which ones I want on the field. So I definitely want Zelantis, number 1. Okay. And I want Marbled Rock on this side. I want Bubble Reef. I also want Spring Girl. Okay. And guess what? I don't need Kashira Ogre. So I'm going to summon Gamir. Okay. Here we go. So very important. You see, here was a showcase of if you have a monster in extra monster zone and also you have main monster zone, you can only summon back 5 because remember once link monsters go away, they come back to the main monster zone. So you only have 5 spots to bring. So although they gave you the option of all of them, you have to basically pick 5 for yourself. So that's interesting. That's the first time I've actually seen an interaction here. But I'm just showing you that you can basically choose which monsters you want, which is cool. So, and remember, this is all under a Baguska. That was all under Baguska, by the way. So, even more frightening because we can play under Shifter. With Ron Adrian, we can play so many things. We can equip. And this is, like I said, this is the most crazy inboard you'll ever see from Marincess deck. So I urge you guys to really try it out because if you're missing out if you're not, you know, that get rid of that face down, whatever it is. Oh, what is that? Face of Galaxy card. Okay, whatever. All right. Now we just go for game. With 12 seconds on the board. Does he have something? Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. That's fine. Just do this. Because it doesn't really matter because you see 3,000 cancel each other out, right? Doesn't matter. So, fine. You can just use this. Banish it. Not gonna come back, so it's fine. Yes. And doing what again? Yeah. Anyway. Yes. Attack. 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 Look at that. He had a disruption in the battle phase. It didn't matter, right? Because we had wave and also had Gamia to dodge whatever he was doing. So it wasn't even necessary to do it, but I'm just showing you that, yeah, we could do all of that in the battle phase. So that's why it was better to pick Gamia over Ashura Ogre because we would have done something. But you see, Gamia just says, you change something to your opponent, banish it, get rid of it. So as if nothing happened. And you know, when you change something to an effect, then it doesn't resolve. So yeah. So that's pretty much the best board we can make against Galaxy Eyes. And that, remember, that was under Baguska, by the way. So just remember that duel. I'm actually gonna save that duel. I'll use it for like a future showcase just to show you like for those who are like gonna like obviously you want to know in the future, like that's basically the power ceiling of Marincess for me, basically. But yeah, can you see, guys? We're currently in Platinum 2 now, or Platinum 3. We're almost there in Diamond, which is nice. So I'm actually gonna, you know, step away from rank for now. Let's go into a bit of Duelist Cup. So how did you guys like that duel? Was that duel interesting for you? I still think the duel against Tri Brigade and the duel against this one, Galaxy Eyes, was showcasing how the deck is resilient, but not in the sense of like, okay, yes, the cards itself are resilient, but it's what you can do with the cards. I think that's more important. So that's why I'm showcasing to you, okay, oh, you can actually win the game although you have nothing. How you play effectively either around Maxi or through Maxi. You know, it depends what you can do. Okay. So obviously you have to know what your opponent's doing and stuff. So fortunately for me, I knew what the opponent was doing in that Tri Brigade game. Even the Galaxy Eyes also. It seemed once their whole gimmick was just to get out Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, summon a lot of spam monsters, going second, go for big damage, but it wasn't necessary yet. So, but yeah, let's see. So again, back here with the Duelist Cup again. This is the deck I'm currently working with now. Obviously, as it does get up in the higher ranks, we might change it up a bit, but for now, it's working. I mean, we are having some hand traps in here, just as some backup, but hey, so far, the deck is working. You see, we have max names for Mandarin, max names for Pascal, which normally I say 2 is enough, but 3, we're just trying it out. We even have Sleepy Maiden in there. It does combo nicely with Ron Adrian because it does at least guarantee a link play. So you wouldn't opt for a synchro play with that one. If that's the only two you have, you'll go for a link play. They can make at least a link 3. So now every monster now is at least a link 3 with Ron. So that's nice. Because before you couldn't do it because you couldn't revive it back off anything. So now you can. So it's pretty cool. And then yeah, we got the classic DD Crow, we got Drone Lockbird, we got Big Baylor. Now you're probably wondering, why don't I have a third impermanence? You don't. I don't see the need of a third impermanence, because what would I get rid of for a third impermanence? Yeah, I can get rid of some dead card, but I mean 2 is just fine. I mean we already have Wave, which is technically an impermanence but better. So we technically have 4 copies of it. So why do you need to run more? You know, again, rather play more utility cards. So yeah, let's continue on. We obviously are there. Division, what division are we? I think it's 11 or whatever. So we're in the rank up game. Okay, nice. We're going first. Okay. Seems like the game is favoring me too much today, I think. So got a crazy streak in platinum now. So hopefully now we get a good hand. Oh wow, lovely hand. Okay, this I can work with. This I can work with. He definitely has Maxine in his hand. Definitely has Maxine. So what do you think is the play? Do you think I should go for the barrier statue and see what happens? Because to be honest, I don't know what he's playing. But if I summon this, will he be like, oh, geez, I don't play water monsters, then what? He has to get rid of this, get rid of his battle phase, and let's see what happens. You know what? I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna see what happens. Okay. So you'll probably think, oh, I'm a stun deck or whatever. But if he can play through this, good luck on him. But I know most of the meta decks are not playing water monsters, so let's see. You can definitely normal summon something and then get rid of it, but then your battle phase is gone. So you must think about that. Oh, he's playing Kashira and has Kashira. Okay, that also works, but again. Oh, Ancient Warriors. Oh, okay. That's interesting. That's a going second deck. Okay, but it does prevent them from summoning the other Ancient Warrior monsters though, because most of them are not water, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just go to this here. Yeah, there's only this one, that one. Yeah, only these 2 are water monsters. The rest are all non-waters, and they can't be summoned under this. So what does he want to do? You want to add an Ancient Warrior monster from deck to hand. You know what? You can add it. It's fine. I'm giving you a pass to do whatever. Because he has to add something that can be summoned. He can't summon that. He can't summon that. He literally can't summon that. Is it possible if Marincess can get new support cards in the future? The thing is, I don't know. Because if Salaman Great is getting cards, new support, I think it's also time for them to also get support as well. I mean, having what, 4 cards is not going to help the deck that much. You need to bring in other stuff. So, yeah, that's my thing. It's possible, but then again, Konami decides what they want to give support and what they don't want to do. But yeah, I don't know. We have to just see. But I mean, it seems like they're giving support indirectly, but we want actually direct support. But who knows if they even worry about that, because they think, oh no, Marincess is fine as it is, but I think it could be better, you know. Even just give us a new monster at least. Or, I think the spells and everything are fine, but at least give us more monsters, then we can actually play, you know, an actual Marincess deck, you know. If this card is what summoned, you can add a Ancient Warriors. No, you're not gonna add anything. Negate those effects. Ooh, no. Pull by the grave. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. It's one less card to worry about. So, and the nice thing about it, it's not the main phase 1, it's main phase 2. So the barrier statue was actually better. Was actually good to run because now you see his entire battle phase was given up. So what can you do now? He's not going for game now because Ancient Warriors normally goes second and they go for game, but now, yeah. Okay, that's fine. You can get rid of it. That's it. The statue is not really needed. Not worried about it at all. Not worried about it at all. Summoning all the Ancient Warriors he wants to summon, but what is he gonna do? Because it's not like he's going for a game this term, so not like anything gonna happen. I'm sure to see Marincess. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, but again, time will tell. I mean, time will tell. Because people have ideas, but obviously it's just whether to implement. Alright, no problem. I thought maybe it was a delayed message, but no, it's all good. All good. All good. Oh, triple tactics. Okay. Wait, what can you do again? So this one can just send a card to your hand, which is whatever. Yeah, the Dragon Lord can send a card to the hand. Oh yeah. Why did it do that? Okay. Jeez, he's summoning like... He's activating like 3 monster effects. So he's like... And this guy doesn't know I can just get evenly matched and then that's it. Dude, what are you... Oh, jeez, this guy. Okay, so... This is why this card is broken. Dude, I can literally just search evenly matched. No. Add it to my hand and then I'm gonna use it. How crazy is that? I'm actually gonna use it. Wow. You didn't expect that, eh? Oh. Okay. How about field? He didn't expect that. He definitely didn't expect that. And please don't use the Dragon Lord's effect to send it. Please don't do that because you're gonna send your entire... Okay. I was about to say now, like, all right. So what does he have? Because he can... This is basically just pop a card in the field. With the highest attack and then now activate monsters effects the turn. Yeah, okay. Ancient Warriors. Ooh. Okay. To be fair though, this is the longest turn Ancient Warriors has had. There's normally the 2 turns max, but now turn 4? Okay. I mean, is it still game from here? Yeah, I think this is game, right? Yes, it is game. Yeah, I'd really love to see Marincess get new cards. Yeah, definitely. I think we all want to see it, right? I mean, surely. I mean, you can't give one wave of... Okay, not one wave, but like, the latest support is not like enough. You know, it was okay. It was okay. I mean, it kind of deviates a little bit, but it's fine. We'll take it. We'll take the L. It's okay. 18 Warriors are normally going second. They normally are prepped for a lot of things, so they're fine. Oh, we still have a chance to rank up. Okay. I thought we didn't have a chance. Okay. Yeah, we're going second or first. I mean, it's a Duelist Cup. Why would they ever give you the opportunity to go first if you win the diary? Let's be honest. So, all right, let's see. Nice. Okay. Not ideal, but again, there's disruption at least. Yeah, that's something. That's true. That's true. Very true. I mean, that would be great, but that is, yeah. I'm saying it's so funny because they're not trying to modernize the deck to keep up. Because look at all the other decks. They special summon. They have cards that can special summon. Marincess has no card that can special summon apart from Sleepy Maiden, who is a level 5, by the way, not even level 4. So it makes it a bit difficult to work with her, but she has nice effects. The card is not bad at all. But if this card was level 4, I guarantee you'll be running 3 of this card. But no, it's just, you must target a Marincess card, by the way, which is even a problem, because if nothing else on field, it's a problem. Just be, if you have no monsters, first summon this card, or during the main phase, first summon this card from your hand, and then do something. That's all. You know? That's literally it. Or discard a card, or whatever. You know, just something to work with, but nope. Normal summoning is still a thing. No. Long are the days of normal summoning. Now it's all about special summoning. So they talk about the power creep. I mean, power creep is real. Because look at all the decks that are like running. They're all special summon. So why are they not even thinking about, okay, we need to make it kind of relevant, you know? Even if it's just one card that does that, it's fine. At least it makes the deck at least kind of consistent. Because look, for example, look at Mathmech. None of those cards need to be normal summon. They have effects when they... What is this guy doing? What? The world? What? This guy is really doing the Arcana Force the world on me again. I've dealt with this thing before. They did it twice and it didn't work, and then they ended up going to DPE. Hello? Huh? Sprite Elf. Oh, I lost. I saw Sprite Elf. Is Sprite Elf still a problem in the game? Let's be honest, guys. Is Sprite Elf really the problem? I mean, people were saying for so many like months, oh, Sprite is a problem. Sprite Elf. I think Sprite Elf is fine without other cards in the game. Let's be honest. Masquerina. What are you making? What? Avermax? Okay. Okay. Oh, look at that. Book of can I just flip everything face down? Let's just do no. Okay. Okay. So we can go to battle. Do this. I won't try another card because we won't have one. He must keep the Avermax. I mean, that only makes sense. That's right, keep the Avermax. And then we will just what do we do? Do we do nothing? Because he has nothing in the graveyard, so wait, does he have? Yes, he does. Banish. Okay. Yeah, he's got nothing, so. Oh no, he's got Master. He's got Majesty Hyperion though. So yeah, I think we just we do defense. Yeah, I think we just go on the defense. Yeah, we want to put in attack because we don't want him to gain any effects with Avermax, so it's fine. And then we just set everything. We literally just set everything. And then maybe the book will be close. Master Hyperion can summon itself. Once per turn, you can target one card in either graveyard. Okay, so graveyard is kind of redundant, but okay. Yep, it's a shame, but it's fine. We can make it work. All we need now is a name. Another one. Let's not see if you made it. Hyperion. We can just do this. Okay, so it's not too bad. Not too bad. Because Avermax is not that impossible to deal with. We dealt with Avermax multiple times before. So it's just about we can the one thing that he's not protected from is being banished. So and funny enough, also Gamia counters Avermax because the effect boost is an effect. So yeah. Oh, speaking of your Pascalis, there it is. There is Pascalis. And the nice thing is we can summon Sleepy Maiden also. How nice is that? Okay. Yes, Zelanta can deal with it definitely. That's literally the plan right now, is to try and get Zelantas as quick as possible. Which I'm gonna do now actually. What do we need? What do we need? I need. See, come on. I need to do it. There's no other option of doing that because like this. Okay. That's just for that. Let's do this. Get enough materials for that link 4 and then deal with Avermax and then we sort it. Okay. No, there's no delay. There's no delay. It's just, I think no, it's my card doing the delay. That's why. It's not the opponent. It's actually me. It's the Book of Moon and Book of Eclipse. That's the delay. So you see this thing popping up. That's why. So I can actually turn it off and you'll see there's nothing. There's actually no delay. Let's do this. Get this in hand. Then we can do this. This time, no bubble reef this time. Going straight into... Yeah, that's what I'm doing, exactly that. Exactly that. Then we can revive like this. Yep, I'm saying. The Sleepy Maiden, although people don't play her, I mean, she does come in handy. So, like you see, Pascalis is already used, so it's fine. I'm just using it to add waves. That's just to be on the safe side. And I can also revive it back with this. So, I'm literally using Sleepy Maiden's effect to summon her on the field, and that's nice. See, so this is what a level 4 should be at least, but no. Zealantos. Wait, did I summon? Yeah, I did. Do you know anyone that made a good Marincess combo video? You know what? If I'm being honest with you, they just show you, they don't explain. So if you're looking for someone that actually explains, I've only seen one guy that actually explains well, but he's playing in the TCG though. And I think most people would know him. I think it's Shannon Long or something like that. But I don't know if he plays Marincess now. But he had a guide like a while back, like how he plays the deck, and it's like it makes so much sense. But in terms of Master Duel, I haven't seen anyone actually explain, because even the Zealantos combos, they don't even do that. The OTK thing, that's my kind of thing. That's, no one has really talked about that. They just talk about Argonaut unaffected, and that's it. So that's really what they do. They don't even explain what's happening. They just, yeah. So there hasn't been the only ones I've seen is just like from a while back, but all of them are just like replays, but they don't actually explain like what the combos are. They just say, okay, you have this and you do that, you end on this, but they don't talk to you like, okay, what are the playthroughs if you go play around this or whatever, because that's kind of like what you need. And a combo video will actually break down, okay, this is your core, this is your ideal end board, this is what you have with the given hand, 1 card, 2 card, 3 card. He's got nothing. Yeah, it's fine. Like, that's what a combo video should be. And now I did one, but that was obviously in a different format though. That was like in the tier format. So definitely there are a lot of things have changed, new cards were added. A lot of the stuff is still relevant, but I can check, you know. Yeah, like I'm saying, as far as I know, from a TCG side, there's quite a few people that like they talk about Marincess, but even then they don't do like actual combo tutorials. They just obviously explain what their deck profiles are, and most of them are pretty similar across board. So there's nothing like, oh, like unique. They just say, okay, yes, a card does this, but they don't actually say, okay, this is a 1 card combo, this is this. So that's like not what you're looking for. You want to see like, okay, how do you actually play through certain matchups or how to deal with certain things. So that's what kind of like I try and bring, like even in the streams or whatever, just talk through some of it, because it's trying to, you know, get a different perspective. Because I think that's what most of the videos I don't see, is that the perspective is not there. So Yeah, that's what I've noticed, especially for Master Duel. Master Duel, I noticed people now, like I told you in the previous stream, like most of them, you'll see people are uploading the new Ice Jade Ron showcase in Marincess, but not explaining like why it's actually good. It's not that they just show the Marincess play, but it's pretty much the same play that doesn't. Oh, there's a bit of a new addition. That's all. We have two choices here. We either go straight into Blue Tang or we go into Pescalis. Let's just try Pescalis. I mean, if you get negated, it's fine. You have something. Okay. So like, yeah, like you see, like this for example is a 2-card combo. So Pescalis plus any Marincess name is a combo. But now they don't say it. They will just do it, but they won't say why it's a 2-card combo, because it sets you up for, you know, more extension and stuff like that. So that's why for me I say Pescalis is actually the worst starter, because you don't want to see her, because you need her with something else. So her alone is not good, but Blue Tang is good. Spring Girl is decent, but obviously Blue Tang is your best starter. So, and obviously remember, in all the videos I've seen, they also focus on making Argonaut turn 1, but I think there's only a few people, like the guy I was watching, Shannon Long, he actually makes Bubble Reef turn 1. So that mindset is what I kind of like was inspired from, also because he was talking about, obviously on a competitive side, you know, he wants to focus on, okay, the follow-up. How can he deal with the follow-up? And obviously he plays the worst case scenario, so he assumes you have a billion hand traps, so he doesn't play around when it comes to that. So he plays it very smart, and it's actually quite good that he plays it that way, because obviously you can deal with so much, but Marincess itself needs a lot. So animation win, it should come soon, because I don't know why there's no animation for it, but it should be. Has anyone noticed any like latest animation updates? I haven't seen any, but you know, someone can let me know, but I haven't seen any like major ones. Okay. Am I wrong, or is Argonaut good turn 1 only if you already have field in hand? Look, so I can tell you now, me having so like, see, like now I pulled the field spell now, but the problem is, just think about the next on your next turn, right? Do you have something that will supplement? Because remember, Argonaut is good, but most decks can out it pretty quickly because it relies on that one field spell. So if you deal with that field spell, it's not really like invincible. So what do you do after that? Because you spent all the resources getting your turn 1, but then what do you do after that? So now I have to pick up from nothing. So that's why I rather prefer making Bubble Reef with Marincess Wave in hand. So because it's more safer, because also you must remember, you also are getting follow-up for the next turn. That's what Marincess is also known for. They're known for, you know, follow-up. You know, and obviously the other issue is also now, you know, in different metas, certain monsters are better. So it's not to say that Argonaut is better across the board. I think Argonaut is better against specific matchups that most decks can't deal with. So for example, Branded doesn't like Argonaut. Argonaut is like key against Branded because it obviously negates Branded fusion, because it negates the effect, not the activation, for example. But against Kashtira, it's actually quite weak, you know? That's why Bubble Reef is better, you know? So it's those little things, you know, that someone has to actually explain to you why certain cards are good or not. So trust me, it's not to say that there's no one out there that can explain it, but obviously they'll explain it in their way they know possible, right? From their experience playing the deck. So I'm not saying that, okay, obviously, like, I know exactly how to play it, but obviously I'm giving you my take on it and telling you why certain cards work together. You know, like for instance, like now, I'm summoning the Bubble Reef with Marincess Wave in hand, but not knowing that in my next turn, if on my turn 3, I have follow up in the graveyard through Coral Triangles effect. I also have follow up with Field Spell and Spring Girl, because that's, you know, enable stuff. But someone has to tell you that, not just show you, okay, here it is, go. So it's a bit difficult, you know, because obviously Yu-Gi-Oh is about obviously being creative, and obviously the deck you want to play, the cards you want to play. So someone shouldn't have to tell you, yes, play this way. But I feel like there has to be some sort of a guide somewhere. Like, okay, this is the core and this is optional, you know? So certain cards are optional, but these cards are mandatory, you know? So that's kind of about how I see it. Yeah. Because if I mean, you can actually go and look at it if you want to, but like my early guide that I made, like it was literally just, okay, breaking it down into, okay, this is Marincess, this is what it's good for, this is the core cards, these are, and why they are the core cards, this is what Galaxy, what okay, I'm just looking at the Galaxy eyes, I'm just focusing here, because this is going to add a card. We need to negate that. That's why we have 2 waves, we don't have 1. Like, so I broke down everything, like the core, what the options are at that time though, not now, but obviously at that time. But, and obviously combos were slightly different. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's the most relevant thing now. Wait, what? What am I supposed with? What attack? With what attack? With what attack? No. No. You see, this is why we want 2-way, because you can avoid situations like this. Because now, see, if I didn't read this card, I'd have just ignored it. You know? So, I mean, I got the core cheap, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is, remember, TCG is a bit different to Master Duel. So I'll be very careful when you looking at different deck lists, right? So it might work for TCG, because TCG also has a side deck, okay? Remember that TCG has a side deck, whereas Master Duel does not. So obviously the opinions are going to be slightly different in Master Duel, because Master Duel is the best of 1. So we don't have the luxury of siding out certain cards because, oh, it's not relevant in this matchup and so on. But it's a good place to start. But just bear in mind that, you know, the side deck option is not available in Master Duel. So you will notice people's decks are kind of similar because of that, because of that setup, because they have the ability to swap out cards when they need it, but they won't tell you actually their side deck. Most lists I've seen online don't show the side deck, but I think they should, because it will give you an indication, okay, yes, we do run these cards in the background like we think about it. So I'm just gonna use DD Crow and get rid of that card. I don't want doing some funny things here. Okay. You should have nothing after this. Oh, it does. Galaxy Eye Soul Flake, right? By the way, that top 64 list at the YCS wasn't too bad. But again, it just goes to show, like, yeah, obviously the format's a bit different there, that side, but you know, obviously we can learn from there. I think that's the main thing. You can learn. What do I have here? I can use this. Really now? Banish this, add that, the same card, really now? During the main phase. Ooh. Main phase. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Galaxy Eyes. Galaxy Eyes is discarding a card. Oh my, he's getting rid of my Bubble Reef. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm not in trouble at all. I'm actually just fine. So because he activated that, it also triggers something else, but it's okay. My thrust is live, but I don't really need it. So yeah. So I'm gonna show you what most people don't show you, which is, again, my own take on it, but this is the OTK that I keep talking about, which I did mention in my other video that I made a while back. It's literally a segment which talks about the core. So yeah, you're gonna see it in action right now. So opponent thinks he's safe, but he isn't. So it's exactly the same. Blue Tang. This. He's saying Mandarin. And we can go into this. Okay, so I don't have triple tactics talent, unfortunately, in this build. Only have thrust. So if I have thrust and talent, then yes, I could have done that, but fortunately not. I don't have the. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have the tactics talent, but I mean, I don't really see a need for it. But let's see what. Okay. This one. Okay. Gonna get an enemy back. We're going to add Springo because we need it as part of the combo to board wipe. So we're not just summoning Zelantis rent free. We have to maximize its potential. If it was Nibiru, he would have probably used it a while ago, but I don't think he's using it. Oh, hello. Second copy of Bubble Reef. He thought I was going crazy. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, it's just my cards activating, so that's why it's all the triggers are prompting. Okay. Ooh. Come on, come on, come on. Big. Get rid of this. I don't need that. Okay. And we can go into Zelantis. And we can board wipe, knowing that it's it. Yes, I can bring Bubble Root back, but I prefer always what's this thing? I prefer Marble Rock because it actually has more value while it's on the field. I think Bubble Reef would have served their purpose already, so that's why I don't summon her back. But you can summon herself back. It doesn't really matter, so long as it's a link 2 or higher. Because sometimes you might not have Marble Rock for some reason, so you just bring back a link 4, which is totally fine. So long as your wave is active, fine. Oh geez, look at the time. There's one thing I'll say: time is never on your side, so you gotta always be fast. But obviously, me explaining, that's why I'm taking a bit of a time, but it should be okay. Okay, we just equip whatever. Okay. I mean, if it was Nibiru, you would have used it a while ago, but yeah, he's not using it. Oh! Okay, battle phase. Oh. Okay, destroy. Side. Back. Back. Look at that, 30 seconds. Yeah, time is the thing is, if you watch any tournaments out there, you will find most of the time people time out a lot because they're thinking about so many things to do in such a short space of time. So sometimes you end up just timing out. So it's just unfortunate. But the people are literally cooking and they are having this crazy idea of combos or whatever. But it's just time, man. And obviously all this chain link stuff is also annoying because if you have so many things wanting to activate, just turn it off. But the thing is, you have to turn it on because you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss timing on something. Like, for example, the toggle on if you want to change it to an effect or something. So you have to keep it on. But otherwise, it takes like always like a second or two. So it always is a problem for that. Oh. Okay. Okay. That was a very close duel, but again, you see that's what I'm talking about. You see, we guaranteed follow up, so we were able to be fine. If we didn't do that, we'll just be in shambles. Yeah. Oh, you're ranking up. Ooh, okay. Going second. I like this. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. If they activate a monster effect. Ooh, Lyrilusk. Okay. 5 summons, eh? Summon number 1. Summon number 2. Three. But the thing is, I'm waiting for the normal summon. Wait for the normal summon and then you do it. Because if you wait for the, you see, they haven't normal summon yet. Always wait for the normal summon. This is summon number 3. Unless they make UDF, that's the only way. So if you see they make F0, then you know you have to Nibiru them, because if they make Utopic Draco Future, then they're gonna negate you on Nibiru. So yeah, exactly what you're saying. That's right, correct. Exactly my exact same thought I was thinking also, because when you see they make the Utopic FO, then you need to Nibiru then, because if you make UDF, it's a problem. So yeah, just wait when they do that. So I'm just literally waiting for that, because they're not using the normal summon, which is always sketch if they don't use a normal summon yet, because it means they have follow-up afterwards. So it seems like they're setting up UDF. So I'm just turning my toggle off because I don't want it to be prompting when that's summon number 5, eh? Yes, that's summon number 5. Yeah, that's summon number 5. Oh, these Duelist cards, they just special summon for days, eh? Like, they don't... Like, have they not? Yeah. Director stalling again. Okay, fine. And the nice thing about this also, if we Nibiru before the UDF, the oh, yeah, there it is. See, there's a normal summon there. There it is. There's a normal summon. It's funny, I don't meet any purely off the ban list. Well, oh, there we go. Oh, Nibiru now. Oh, there it is. No? Negate is coming. This is where in Nibiru right now. Right here. This is why we literally turn everything off. Nibiru here. Because he's setting up his negate so that he's protected from Nibirus or whatever. So this is the perfect time to do this now. There's Nibiru. And the nice thing about the token, it is literally 0. Yeah, the thing is purely, I think people are just like disappointed because obviously it was at full power for a bit, but now it's kind of like their best card is like, you know, gone. Not gone, but like a semi-limited. There's a normal summon. You see, I just knew what they were gonna do. So that UDF set up so that when the UDF is set up on the field, they can know that they are fine with all their plays, because they can still do this anyway. So luckily we stopped the UDF play, but obviously now it doesn't mean they're gonna stop playing. They still have other stuff, which is why I was worried about, because whenever someone doesn't use their normal summon, you start wondering, hey, what's going on? But luckily though, you see on our turn, what we can do, we can obviously summon Gamil with Adrian and Mandarin. Perfect. If they negate it for some reason, we have triple tactics thrust. We can actually add our Marincess dive. Some more. You see there? That is problem. This card is a problem because it's going to summon another negate, which is the Apex Avian. So that's a problem. So it would have been UDF, Apex Avian, and I think they're going to summon the Ensemble Robin, I think, that will spin cards back every time you special summon. It's good for us because it triggers all our effects for monsters. Yeah. I'm saying, one thing about this Lyrelust Tri Brigade, that's pretty much the end goal. Start with the Lyrelust first because they're just special summon for days. Make UDF, then they make with their Apex Avian line with the Samorg. And this is why Samorg is banned in the TCG, because it's just too toxic. Like, dude, like the monsters behind it can't even get targeted, and it uses unused spell and trap zones. That's crazy. Look at that. He's still playing. This deck used to be top tier back in the day when Master Duel came out. And I think now with everything coming slowly unbanned, I think they released most of the stuff. It's kind of like back to its glory days, I think, but not like crazy, but it's still good. Like you see, Nibiru didn't do anything because they knew Nibiru was just like playing into Nibiru was just to get around, and now they're done with it. Now they're just playing normally. So because they knew they have a normal summon at that point, so they were safe. What are they gonna do now? Look at that. They have infinite link material. Infinite. And I think they're the only archetype Tri Brigade that actually uses like the mechanic of banishing from grave to link summon. And it can summon any link monsters. Yeah. Yeah, Nibiru saved me against second negate. Yeah, that I'm saying it could have been worse, but Yeah. It could have been worse, actually. Yeah, they see they're gonna summon the Ensemble Roblin, and they're gonna get the Apex Avian also out. So at worst case, it's only 2 negates, which is not bad. But obviously the Ensemble Roblin can just bounce back cards. Yeah, there it is. There's the Robin right there. This is exactly what they were gonna do. So the entire game plan was UDF, Apex Avian, Ensemble Roblin behind the Simul, very specifically behind the Simul, so he cannot be targeted for anything. But there's a way out of this. We had evenly matched also, so maybe that's the play we're gonna do actually. Because we cannot play through the Ensemble Robin, unfortunately, because it's gonna bounce back every single thing back to our hands. So the best bet is only to play evenly match, and also because we have a Nibiru token, everything will get banished except for the Nibiru token. So it's actually working in our favor actually, because they have to use a negate on this. They have to. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna use this. I can negate. Let's see what they're gonna do. No, they're not going to. Okay. Not going to. Okay. 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 Yes. Yes. Okay. You triggered my triple tactics thrust, no problem. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to normal summon, because that still works. Just check this out. I'm gonna what am I gonna do? I'm gonna add this. Let's see if it's gonna work. Zombie Robin, okay. Or should I have actually put this in attack position? I'm actually just thinking now, because how's it gonna work? Okay. Just thinking now, how's it gonna work? Let's see. Now the thing is, I don't want to. I think I messed it up, because I'm supposed to use. No. The thing is, no, I messed up. You know why? Because I should have put this in attack position so that I can crash into it, and then I can use evenly match afterwards. So now I kind of screwed up, but he would have negated anyway because thrust is here. So let's see. He was going to negate that anyway. Okay. So yeah, I think I messed up, because I could have actually. No. Actually, it's not a mess up, because you would have waited for the evenly match anyway. Yeah. I think either way, it just he was just playing around it smart actually, because he was waiting for, of course, all forms of disruption. So you know what I'm gonna do? because his best play is Xyz, right? So I'm gonna keep. Yeah, it's a kind of a tricky one, eh? Yeah, I'll just set it on field, but yeah, it's kind of a difficult one, eh? That's actually the only thing I was worried about is these two. Others, not so much. Because you knew if I was going to go for battle crash into the with the token, then you would just negate whatever I use afterwards. So unless he was waiting for this to finish and then use that, but I don't know. Yeah, it's not a winning situation at all. I mean, to be fair, we obviously played the best we could, because obviously everything was just being spanned back to our extra deck and stuff, so, and our hands, so really couldn't do anything about that. But yeah, let's see what's gonna happen. I mean, you can't summon again because unless he links summon, because he has used all his zones, and obviously we gave him that token, obviously. So does he have enough? Yeah, no, he doesn't have enough. He doesn't have enough because whatever he attacks with, no, it won't be enough. Remember, it's 10,000 less 2.5. Let's see. I don't know. Is it enough? Oh, it actually is. It actually is. Yeah, 4,000. 4,000. Yeah, it's actually enough. Actually enough because this is 5,100 here. Yeah. Yeah, it was unwinnable from the start. Yeah, it wasn't winning from the start. Yeah. Definitely wasn't winnable from the start. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's exactly why, you know, decks like this can survive, because look, they don't even need normal summon. Look at that. The Nibiru didn't even matter because that was just one leg of the combo. They still have this other side that they can deal with, and it's like completely uninterrupted. And obviously that was the main thing. So I'm not complaining at all. I mean, obviously that's how you play it. So yeah, it really was unreal from the start, literally. But then again, it could have been worse also because it would have had UDF also on the field. So to be fair, we stopped one problem, but obviously there were like 3 other problems. So, and by the way, also we cannot even target the Ansabe Robin and the Apex Evan with anything because the Samorg is protecting them from being targeted. So yeah, remember, we couldn't target the Ansabe Robin because yeah, Joel also came late as well. Yeah, I'm saying certain cards you need at a certain time, it doesn't come. But hey, that's Yu-Gi-Oh for you, right? Now you see, if it was best of 3, then now that's where now you come in and say, yeah, it's okay, it's fine. We know next game, we know what to deal with, but now we don't have that luxury of, oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Drone Lockwood is would have been perfect because all that searching would have stopped a long time ago. Isn't it the thing is it's better, but I think it enables, I think the whole point of thrust is supposed to get talents, and then talents supposed to be used after that, but obviously we use it for our advantage. So I don't know, maybe I can throw in talents, but even then, like, what would have talents done in that situation? At that point, what would it have done? I'm just thinking, what's the worst that could have happened? Okay. Cascadas again with the name, which is odd because usually that doesn't happen often. Wow, this. Yeah, I'm saying that's one of those dudes that look. It's unfortunate because and I've seen it, not just here. Like I've seen other decks also. They either had a bad hand, because it's not to say that we had a bad hand. Let's make it clear. There was our hand wasn't bad. It's just that we couldn't play enough through all of that. That's the thing. So we didn't have enough gas to play through all of that, which is completely understandable, because how are you gonna beat that? Because everything's just getting spun back. So you're trying to go, but it's saying no, you can't go. So that's the downside. And on top of that, obviously you are protected from being targeted and all that stuff. So that's kind of the issue as well. Oh, Mandarin's in the graveyard. I didn't even know that. Because of Spring Girl's effect. That's nice. But trust me, that's not the worst duel I've had. I'll say that. I think those that have known, been on the channel for a while, and during the tier format, there were more ridiculous boards than that. That was just like nightmare. Like, shoo, we fought through everything, and they still quit after Max C and everything. Oof, that was, that like everything you can think about, from set cards to the graveyard, the shufflers. Oh wait. Guys, it was crazy. Tier format was just ridiculous. I would say that format was just, that was just like the worst ever. But also the most fun in a way, like, to play, because it really tested your deck ability. If you could deal with that, you can deal with anything. So I knew I could deal with that. And after from that point, I was like, it's fine. Any deck is nothing. Since that day. Ooh. Crazy boards, and then you had to break it going second. Then there was also Emancipator as well, with also their turn 1 FTKs basically. Oof. Yeah, that I'm telling you, that those times were crazy. And luckily I have it documented on my videos already, so you actually can see for yourself. So, but yeah, that's just crazy. It's funny how times have changed now, where the meta is kind of open now. You know, but even then, we've this deck can hang with the best of the best. Dragon Link we can handle it. Branded, we can handle it. You know, purely we can handle. As much as purely is annoying, I mean, we can. When I faced purely, I never had a real issue. I mean, it was a nice back and forth every now and then, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. Why are we getting another dive? What? Why? Does the game like me that much? I mean, really, I don't want another one. But to be fair, we do have at least something to work with. I'm not really going to complain there. Speaking of branded, is this a branded deck? Well, guess what? I'm calling fusion. So you definitely cannot do anything unless you super poly. But even then, like, does it work? Yeah, my head's like spinning when mirroring. Yeah, the thing is that it was just too much to memorize it. You know, that the tier, I won't lie, tier was very hard to watch because there was just too much going on. But at least Castura, not so much, because I mean, it's like not too much going on. But tier was just so much milling, so much going, so much effect, so much this and this and this. It was just endless. Like, wow. Oh, and that's it. well, to be fair, we shut them down completely. Fusion. That was that D barrier was the savior. This thing was a nice thing against Tia. Ooh. Okay. You got a Kashtira field spell. Yeah, way too much interaction. Like people are playing on turn 0. That's how that's how bad it was. People are playing on turn 0. Do I need anything else? Yeah, let's just. I mean, we do have everything we need, so I don't know why we are really stressing it. How do you banish the card and you get the same card back, dude? Come on. Yeah, that's literally how Tia's was. But I will say this, having played the deck myself, not like the pure version, but like a variant of it. Any version of Tia was a problem to learn because you had to keep up so much. Even you're facing the Tia matches themselves, because you had to watch every single move because you could have done this, and the chain link was so important because you could easily mess it up and then you actually screw yourself over. So you thinking, oh, I'm actually countering you, but actually no, I'm countering your counter. I was like, too much going on there, mate. Too much. Yeah. Is this a free win or what? What is this? I don't even know. But yeah, guys, I will say, the one thing about tournament format that I can say is a positive, it made people a bit better, if I can say that. Definitely made me a better player, because before then, I mean, yeah, we were just playing like, you know, whatever, but like it actually tested you a lot, because I think I remember there was one video I had against Tia, like when it just when Zelantis came out, like that duel was crazy. Like what? Like, and I was playing like early in the morning, like very early in the morning, and I was like half asleep, and I was making like crazy mistakes, but I was still able to keep track and keep up. But damn, yo, that Tears makes you awake, like, yeah, like fully awake. That's one thing I can say about Tia, that they really put decks in check. Like if you can keep up with Tia, then you know you're doing something right. That I would say. Wait, I'm busy doing stuff without even. But yeah, I mean, it's not as crazy as it was anymore, but I mean, definitely people will never forget it, of course. I mean, just like how TCG and OCG felt it. But to be fair though, those guys had it worse, I think. I think they had like the worst of the worst, because everything there was like full power. So like you can imagine, like, damn, like, everything just like 3-3-3. Like we were having like the surface of it and it was still broken. Like, yeah, I don't even know how through all of that we still survived. That nonsense. Like, oof. What do I want to do? Do I have a name yet? I do have a name. I'm busy doing something here, but I'm kind of messing it up a little bit, but it's fine. I mean, we just improvising here. That's the nice thing about decks, you can just improvise it on the go. I wonder what that face down is, because it's not doing anything. Holding it all back. Uh, Branded. Not really. I think Branded is like, I would say it's not. It's good, but no, it wasn't like broken like Tears, I would say. But it was still also fun to play. Branded is also fun to play, but I think for me personally, I think the most annoying deck to play against is Dragon. For me, that's the most annoying deck to play against. Because those guys, I don't know what they're cooking in the chambers, but damn, those guys, they have like a tree of combos. It's not even funny, like a whole tree of combos. They just have endless grinding. It's not even like a joke. Like endless grinding. Those guys can play through anything. I think the most matches I've had has been against Dragon Link. Even during the tier format, Dragon Link was still there. So oh no, wait, I messed up. Oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm messing this entire thing up. No, it wasn't odd. Definitely wasn't odd against it. Definitely wasn't odd. But obviously, it still required a bit of thinking, though. You can't just obviously say, yeah, it's a walk in the park. No, like, Branded is still not easy, I would say, but it's like, you can manage it. That I'll say that you can manage it. You definitely manage it. Me being silly now, I'm messing up my own combo now. So it should be enough. Despite my misplays here, I should be okay. Yeah. Still enough anyway. Look at that. It's still enough. It's still enough. Let's see what the face down is. Whoa! Whoa! Can you see, guys? Look at that. Evenly matched. Did you see that? Did you see that? That was evenly matched, guys. Now you see, that's why we have to make sure we go for game, because that could have been bad. Now normally you would have gone, okay, make your Argonaut or whatever, go make 4k damage. Next thing you know, evenly matched. And remember, it's not your opponent's turn, it's your turn. So now I have to get rid of everything you just made. Imagine that. So that's why I have to make sure. Go for game. You don't play around here, okay? No, definitely not. Definitely not. Inspector VJ. Probably could be. If this is the profile, I doubt though. But I mean, look, silver rank. Oh, definitely not. Is this the same guy? There's a profile, but there it is. Here's your proof there. If it is the real Inspector VJ or not. Ooh. Oh yeah. Crazy duels today. Yeah. So only one. Where did we start? Today's the 4th. Yeah. December 14th. It is this. Wait. Yeah, so 2 losses. Not bad. Not bad at all. Could have been better. I won't lie, the deck is actually doing okay. I think there's actually been no cases where we've actually bricked. It's just a matter of how good our opponent is and whether they have a crazy turn 1. I always say this. It doesn't matter how good your turn 1 is. You just have a good turn 2. So, oh, it's a movie. Oh, movie title. Okay, cool. I was just making sure. Okay, I just put the profile there just to be sure. But okay. But yeah. So that's my thing. So I feel like in all these duels we've had, especially in the Duelist Cup now. The other duels in Plat, I think that's like whatever. But the duels against the Tri Brigade, the Galaxy Eyes, Lyrillus Tri Brigade, I think those are our hardest matchups. Other ones, I mean, they were just whatever. I mean, they played. Unfortunately, we can't see the decks, but it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, we're just trying our best out here. And I think can you see? It's a 50 card deck. I think it has a very good balance of hand traps and some engine, right? Because I mean, it's the first time I'm actually maxing out all the Pascalis and the Mandarin. Obviously, Basilima doesn't need to be maxed out. This doesn't need to be maxed out, but I'm talking about like the core now. The core is maxed out. So yeah, it's actually working. And obviously the Kashira package is working. The IJ package, well, it's Ron. Ron will work regardless, right? So it did good. And remember that one duel we had where we played against the Tri Brigade, not the Lyrillus Tri Brigade, the one where we won, the one where Maxi was involved. That was pretty good. Wait, Dimensional Barrier? No, Dimensional Barrier is a normal trap. So it actually can be searched off your triple tactics thrust. You remember the last stream we played against Numeron, where Numeron was the guy accidentally revealed Numeron wall. So they set Numeron network on my turn when I was turn 1. So because they activated a monster effect, I had thrust, so I immediately set up D barrier. So that was knowledge. So it's actually nice because now I can actually technically search it now. So it's actually pretty nice. So it's a normal trap, so it's actually pretty cool. So I think thrust is a nice addition to the deck. Can also search, by the way, your Marincess dive. If for some reason you can't get to your dive, or even your Marincess wave, you can just search it also, or set it to your field. So it's also pretty nice because any normal trap or normal spell in the game, it can search, which is pretty nuts. So obviously you can't search your field spells, of course, but definitely it can search your clutch normal traps, like even your match, your dimensional barrier, your impermanence, even your wave. Pretty nice. And obviously, of course, triple tactics talent, but I haven't really seen the use of it yet, because like I said, in this format, it's a bit different to maybe a few months ago, where talents was like a must, because you would have seen it in previous builds that I ran, but like I said, times are different now. So that was mainly like in the tier format and stuff. But now it's a bit more free now, so everyone's just doing whatever, their own thing. So I'm pretty happy with the deck. One thing I haven't seen though is Kaiju. The Kaiju's never really come up, but it's there. It's only one, but it really hasn't come up. Nibiru came up. You saw Nibiru came up quite a few times. But obviously the one against the Lyrillus Tri Brigade, it didn't actually matter because they only stopped one line of their combo, but they still had pretty much full combo. Because I think someone was talking about it, I think the other day, where they were saying like, the one thing about most decks is that they're not limited to a certain, like, okay, we have to do X, Y, Z. They can just do whatever and they'll still get to the same end board, pretty much. I think what I've done, I've kind of taken the knowledge I've learned from playing Marincess and trying to see how best to get, yes, the end board, but different ways to get around. Like, for example, going for game. Like, as much as, yes, we can make a towers and rely on the towers is not always the best thing. I mean, you guys have seen it. I've even faced towers on my own turn. So it's not always nice to face them. But I mean, you imagine you set up so much just for it to get board wiped in like one card or whatever. Something silly like that. So you really don't want to waste all your resources just on that. So I feel like you need to kind of be your own. And yeah, that's kind of like where the deck is at right now. It's in a good space, I think. It seems like people are loving the new edition. I mean, like I said, I was watching a lot of videos recently, and I've just seen the number of Marincess videos lately has been a lot, because the buzz is all about the new ISJ card in Marincess is now making it much better, to more fun to play. And it's quite interesting. So, but yeah, I don't know what more can you ask for. I mean, it's a deck, it's pretty good. And notice there's no Maxi in there. I keep saying it all the time. You don't need Maxi to win games. You know, Maxi can be the enemy sometimes. Because now, imagine now, you're going second. Maxi is not going to help you. Really, it's not going to help you. I mean, because let's be honest, you can have Maxi, but they probably have something to negate it anyway, like your code buy, or they already have Omni Negate set up, or you forget to activate Maxi early. So now you feel guilty of not activating it because, oh, I don't want to show my opponent, hey, I actually have Maxi here. Like, come on, really now? You don't have to be feeling guilty about anything. Just play. You either have hand traps or don't have hand traps. You know? Or if you don't have ball breakers, it's fine. Just let it be. It is what it is. Like in that game against Duelist Tri Brigade. Unfortunately, Drone Lockport only came in next turn, which was needed in turn 1. So you can't do anything about that. You know, it's life. So it is what it is. But yeah, we live and we learn. Like I said, there will be some certain duels I will save, and then maybe just keep it for like future reference, because I think it's a good showcase of how the power ceiling of the deck can be. And I've said this like quite a few times. I know it sounds repetitive, but I like to emphasize my points a lot, because I think a lot of people are sleeping on this deck. Not that it's meta or anything, but it really can hold its own. It's just that people don't like, they don't feel comfortable with the deck, because obviously it relies on normal summoning and certain combos and all that stuff, and obviously they want something that's more like flexible, easy, consistent. You know, obviously that's what makes something meta, right? Obviously it's consistent. It can play through disruptions. It has a nice end board, and obviously end boards include negates, or some form of disruption, like that Duelist Tri Brigade. That's pretty much the end goal. If you can get to that, that's pretty much, you know, every time, turn 1, you're pretty much winning from there, you know? So that's kind of like what makes decks meta, is that they can, it's obviously with, I don't know if whether it's accessible or not, like in terms of it's cheap or not, is also part of it, but I don't think so. I mean, branded is expensive. Even Vanquish Soul is ridiculously expensive, yet Marincess is cheap. I mean, look at the URs even in here. Even me adding double of this and one of that and one of that, it's still, and one of this, it still makes the deck pretty cheap, because these are all pretty much staples. The Thrust, the Veiler, the Droll, Ash Blossom. This is from a bundle, by the way. This is a bundle. Like, most of the stuff is staple cards. So if we exclude the staple cards, the deck is pretty much cheap. Even the Impermanence, it's literally the cheapest deck you can build that actually does the job, you know? And we're talking about now access to a game that has a variety of cards, you know? It's accessible to everybody, you know? And you don't have to spend money on this game. Like, I can literally show you, I've spent zero money. Like, I spent zero money. The only thing I've done, I've just played the game, and all my rewards, all my gems I've earned, all my crafting points, I've just used it effectively. Like, look, I have so much crafting material. I can literally build a deck right now, essentially for free, you know? And that's kind of like what I'm looking at. Just know that, okay, I can at any point invest in a deck. And that's the nice thing about it. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. Because obviously, the question now will obviously be, will I be playing Marincess forever? Yes, but also I like to also now make things a bit more diverse, because obviously you would have seen, like, every now and then I like to pop in a bit of, you know, a bit of spice with different builds. you know, not just Marincess only, but like to see other, like, you know, Water Synchro deck or Earth Machine or something else that has a variant or what. Like I just like to make things work now. That old decks I used to play, I can revive them back. Obviously, it just doesn't keep up with meta, but it seems like Marincess is the only deck that can keep up. But it's not to say other decks can't. So maybe with certain support, it could, but we have to wait and see. So again, another great stream. Seems like 3 hours is kind of a good time for a stream. I think it's pretty good. I mean, we had some nice games, good chat. I appreciate all the questions, all the comments, nice engagement. I know the times are a bit weird, but someone asked earlier, like, is there possible to get like a stream, like actual schedule? It's kind of difficult because like it's kind of, my life is like kind of spontaneous because I like to just do things and then something comes up and then I say I want to do this, but then I end up, something comes up and then I end up not doing it. So I like to move around a lot. So if I say, okay, we commit to a schedule, we do this, it's a bit tricky to say, okay, yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're streaming from this time to this time, because first of all, the time zones are all scattered. So it's like, it's difficult to even set a time for everyone, because obviously, although most of my audience I see from my analytics, obviously my audience is actually from like the US, but I'm not even in the US, which is crazy. So it's like, how do I set up a schedule that actually accommodates them, but then also now accommodates me also? Because right now, for you guys, it's like afternoon, but for me, it's like in the morning. So it's like, you know, to accommodate the time zones for everyone, it's a bit difficult. So I just try, like, you know, try and do, you know, the best I can. Like this, these are the times now, like between, you know, late at night my time, to accommodate most of the viewers. That's what I look at my analytics, and I look at, okay, this is the time I need to stream, because this is where the time most of my viewers are online. So that's literally what I'm going off on. It's not like I'm just guessing, oh, random time let's stream. It's literally based off my analytics. I can see, okay, this is where my viewers are mainly online, so I set my stream around there. So yeah, exactly. Like you see, some people are different time zones, so it's like I said, I follow the analytics, but I still appreciate you guys coming through. You know, but making a stream schedule now is a bit tricky for me. So just bear with me on that. But I am trying to make sure that the streams are not like out of your time. But in any case, you can actually, just for those who actually obviously can't watch the stream live, you can obviously watch it back via video, which is going to be available immediately, like I think within a few minutes after the stream ends. So it's not a big deal, but yeah, it definitely you know, it can work. So I see, I do see your time zones, so I do appreciate that. So it definitely gives me a sign, okay, yes, you know, the signs are there. But again, to accommodate everybody, it's a bit tricky. So I kind of have to work with what I can do in my time. And for me, the best time to do it is at night, because I notice in the mornings, it's a bit, for me, it's a bit tricky, because most of you guys are actually not even like online. So it's like only like a few, but yeah, it's a bit hectic to get an actual schedule going. But hopefully in the future we can get something to work, but maybe specific days maybe can work, but not specific times. But yeah, that also will impact also the work that I do as well, because I also do have an actual job also, so not just YouTube as well, because I'm not doing YouTube like full time. So this is literally just like, you know, me in my casual time, just, you know, doing YouTube. So it's not like it's my main job. So for some people it's their main job, for me it's not. So who knows, maybe in the future, yes, it will be. But at the moment I do have, you know, my other work commitments as well. So that's also kind of demands my time during the week. So if I even had to say a stream schedule during the week will be a bit tricky. So like the weekends will probably be the best dates. But yeah, we can definitely work. But for now, it's fine because like it's holiday time. So it's not an issue now. But maybe next year we can work on something. Probably get a actual schedule going. You know, okay, I'm streaming these days. Maybe certain videos out on certain days, just to have like a proper streamlined thing so that people know, okay, you expect this on this day. Because I think it'll be nice and easier for you guys to follow exactly what's actually happening, because I feel like now it's just like happening every now and then. So just bear with me on that. We will eventually get something, because at the end of the day, it's obviously for you guys. So if you guys say, okay, you want streams on this day or what, then we can do it. It's not an issue, because obviously now I can do streaming every day, but at some point I won't be able to do streaming every day. So I just have to balance that. But yeah, we can talk about that maybe another time. It is late for me now. Like I said, tomorrow is another busy day for me. But again, I might go online again. Only if you guys want to. Otherwise, we can maybe say, okay, let's take a day off on tomorrow, and then we go again Saturday. We can go maybe longer than this 3 hours stream. We can go longer than that. We can maybe start earlier so we can push through a lot more. What do you guys think? I think that can be a good approach. So like I think we started now a bit late-ish, because right now the time is about 1:30 in the morning for me. So we started around 10:30 p.m. my time. So I can maybe start at like, because I used to start at like what, 8 or even like 6 or 7. We can do that, make it a bit earlier, then at least we can get some more time in. Because I think if I do it a bit earlier, then at least we get a lot in, then it's fine. And then we can actually do a lot more with that. And we can push through most of the duels as well, because the duels do take a while. So but we are making some progress. I'm happy with the progress. We're on level 12, division level, and obviously we're just flying through platinum. I mean, we're on an 8-win streak. We're almost in diamond. Can you believe it? We're almost in diamond. So now we're obviously entering now the meta now, hopefully. Then we start seeing some real duels finally. Then we can hopefully push that master rank and get it, and then we back in business. But yeah, I think tomorrow, I'll tell you what, guys. Tomorrow will be, let's say tomorrow's a day off, and then Saturday we can go with an earlier time, and then we can go crazy. We can go like maybe 6 hours, 7 hours. We can literally do that. We can definitely do that. I have the energy for that. So I think if I take a day off tomorrow, because I think I'll be traveling out tomorrow a bit, and then I might not have time on my laptop, because I'm streaming on my laptop, so it's a bit different from a machine and stuff. So I'll be kind of moving around. So I think tomorrow's a day off. So Friday, no stream. You might get a video. I'm not promising, but you might get maybe a video or something. Maybe because there's actually an earlier Duelist Cup clip that I actually did have Duel on. I might upload that. So you might get a video tomorrow, and then Saturday we can definitely get a stream going. And then yeah, that will be an intense stream. We'll try and push to get into Diamond, because as you can see, we're in Platinum 3 right now. We can push to Diamond, and then we can go into Duelist Cup, and then we continue from there. Hopefully that can happen, and then who knows, we can hopefully reach Master Rank before Christmas. That would be great. Then we can relax, then we can chill, you know. But yeah, until then, guys, I've spoken for too long. Friday's a day off for me, so there will be no stream. But Saturday there's going to be a very long stream, so I will send out the notification tomorrow for the next day. So you'll already see the timestamp already there, notifying you guys already. So I will send out a post, so just look out for that. And then yeah, I'll set up the stream time already for Saturday, and then it'll be an earlier stream, not a late stream, so that there'll be like maybe extra 4 hours that we can get some time in, and obviously spend some quality time with you guys. So I do appreciate everyone for being here. Remember, for those that are going to be watching the video, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to stay tuned. We obviously are going to be grinding until we reach master rank, and obviously hopefully reach divinity level max. So stay tuned for the journey. As you can see, the journey's been great. No real complaints. The deck's been great. Both versions, the 40 card version, 50 card version. Who knows? There might even be a 60 card version. We'll have to see. But until then, I appreciate it, everybody. Thank you so much. W stream. And yeah, you guys are awesome. And I thank you, and I wish you a good night or a good day. And yeah, we'll talk again on Saturday. Cheers. Sword Soul. I want you to try Sword Soul Chang. Okay, you know what? How about this? We'll try both on Saturday. How's that? We'll try a few games with Chang Yang. We'll try a few games with both Gamia and Chang. We'll see. How about that? We'll try it out. We'll figure something out. Don't worry. We'll see on Saturday. We'll probably put it through a vote and see, okay, like how we're gonna do it, but we'll definitely incorporate Chang Yang somehow, some way. We'll see. But until then, we'll talk about that.